Here we go.
Episode dose.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Rupert, and
Yeah, boy Mark.
welcome
back.
to episode number 2.
Number dose.
¿Cómo está, señor?
You know what? I'm pretty chill. You know
Todo
what I'm saying?
bien.
Todo bien.
That's todo. How do you think episode 1 went, bro?
I think it went really good.
it went good, bro.
Guys, welcome to DISAMOOD.
Bro, DISAMOOD is going to be the biggest thing ever, bro. It's going to be the brand that's going to be motivating the world.
Guys, if you think DISAMOOD, comment down below. We want to hear from you guys. Bada bing, bada boom.
Ya tú sabes, mami.
Hey.
Guys, today we are talking about happiness.
How things to make you happy.
Tips on getting happy, on being happy.
Because again, you know, we're not all happy in life. You know, our dopamine rushes up like crazy whenever we're experiencing this huge high.
Yep.
And then, you know, it kind of ends up crashing down. And then, you know, we're back to our normal type person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is pretty normal. There's a lot of, especially with social media being out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are expressing how they actually feel now. A lot of people talking, posting more.
For sure.
And, you know, depression is going up, anxiety.
Depression's
something.
real.
Yeah, it's real, and it's always been there. But now with social media, a lot more people are expressing it.
Well, and I think a lot of times people think, oh, I see this picture on Instagram and it's this person has it so good and everything else. I saw this kind of like an example of what social media really is.
Mm-hmm.
It was an apple looking into a mirror. Okay, so
Really?
picture this fruit, an apple looking into a mirror, but the back of the apple was actually bitten and it was rotten.
That makes
And
sense.
it's like people only show us what they really want us to see, the good part of things. You know what I mean? And it's not the entire truth of what's going on in their life.
Yeah, a lot of people can mask things on social media.
They can.
and pretend to be happy, and then
And
you
they
all
do it really well.
Yeah, they do it really well, because next thing you know, somebody uploads a YouTube video on how I really feel, or
Yeah, and you're like,
I'm not happy or something.
I had no idea you were going through this. You know, I had no idea you experienced depression, anxiety, loneliness. I mean, it's real stuff out there, man.
Yeah, and I think one thing that takes place, one thing that leads to that is doing something you're not happy with.
Right.
It's living a life you're not happy with. Living a life that you don't want.
You got to figure out what makes you happy in life.
Yeah, so let's get deep, bro.
Let's do it.
Are you happy?
You know what? I am happy at the core. I really am happy, and I'm actually happy doing this. I'm happy doing what I'm passionate about, and this is what it is, man. I feel most happy when I'm sitting here with you, shooting this podcast for everyone here and the DISAMOOD fam.
Bro, yeah, I would say I was below happy before this podcast.
Yeah.
Before I made that brand change that I talked about, 8989. And ever since I made that switch, I had a vision. I had something I was working towards.
Yes.
And it raised my happiness up now. And now with this podcast, it's going up.
Because it gives you something.
It
gives you something to kind of look forward to.
Yes, bro.
And have something at the end to say, look, we created this.
Yeah, bro, because I've been doing cool stuff. I've been interviewing actors, going to these amazing places, amazing opportunities.
Yeah.
But the way I wanted to create content has been scattered everywhere, just posting this thing here, posting that, never having direction on what I really wanted to make an impact in this world, which is motivating, inspiring.
The dreamers.
And now I have this platform.
And ourselves.
Now I have my brand, and I have this podcast to where I can direct all my content that I've been doing, skits, interviews, inspirational movies, cinematics, short stories. All that's going to be packaged into motivating you guys and just making you guys laugh, making you happier. And hopefully our podcast is going to make a lot of people happy.
We're hoping so.
Yeah.
We're hoping, guys. That's what we want to bring to you guys out of this. We don't want to just talk and ramble on. We really do want to bring you guys some genuine value added to each and every one of y'all's lives. I mean, and including ours. We like to take this information and put it in ourselves, you know what I mean? And apply it to our own lives.
Yeah. Now, what's one activity that you say would make you the happiest?
Like me doing?
Yeah, you doing something. It can be a sport. It can be playing with your family. Like, what makes you happy? Just pick one.
I'd say probably making music.
Making music.
Yeah, I enjoy
Interesting.
making music.
Have you finished that intro, by the way?
I haven't, guys. It's coming though.
soon,
it's
guys.
coming.
Stay tuned. He's great.
I'm working on it.
He's teased it to me. It's coming.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Remind him on the comments.
Y'all have to. But no.
So making music.
Music. I did that back when I was probably right out of high. Actually, I was in high school when I started making music.
Yeah.
And worked with a couple of awesome friends, and still friends with some of them today.
Nice.
And I really enjoyed it. It's something about just writing and getting things off of your chest and really just portraying your message through the music or whatever.
Microphone, getting in people's heads with their ears.
I love it.
I really
What about you?
I really want everybody to pick one thing and for them to have it in their head. Hey, you know what? That makes me happy. I need to go do that.
So this
more.
is their plan. We're giving them a plan right now.
Yeah, it's just an idea, just something for you as music. So I want you to continue playing with music,
right,
along doing what you're doing. So for me, it's baseball.
Oh,
baseball has always brought me happiness watching it and playing it. Mostly playing it. It brings me.
What position do you play, by the way?
I play mostly infield. So my star spot is first base.
Okay,
but I also play third base.
Nice,
and like a little bit of shortstop.
Okay, so you got an arm for third base, obviously.
I would say average.
Okay.
But my defense is really good, which is why I'm there, but my arm is average. Just one thing that I wish was better was my arm. But yeah, baseball for me brings me happiness and peace.
Sweet.
And I think that's the same way for music for you too, because when you start creating that music, you forget about the stress.
You forget about everything.
So guys, it's very important for you guys to find that thing. It could be several and just pick one. And if it changes, doesn't make you happy anymore, go to the next one. Yeah. It's okay. You're young. You're going to keep exploring.
And even if they're not young, you still have the one thing that's on your side, guys, and that is time.
Yes.
Okay.
You could be 50, 40, 80, 60.
Doesn't matter.
You have time, guys. Like put in 1 year for the rest of your life to change. That's all it takes.
It'll make a huge impact. Trust me.
Yeah. So just have that in your head. Think about it. Talk to people about it. How you can do that thing more. But I found this interesting page, Huffington Post page, where they talk about how to be happier in 2020.
What'd they say?
Well, first thing is conquer anxiety.
Okay, anxiety is a big thing.
Huge now,
it's really big.
I've dealt with that. Have you?
I've dealt with anxiety, and for me, I kind of, I said I kind of do like a little cop out, but I didn't want to take pills. The doctor actually was like, "Oh, we recommend pills for you." I'm like, "There's a pill for everything. The heck with pills." So I tried the CBD oil type deal for anxiety. Helped me out quite a bit. Yeah, it did, and it helped me fall asleep pretty well. So it's pretty good.
How bad has your anxiety gotten? Like, what's the worst?
The worst is like when I'm driving, and this is, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this or if you have, but I've been driving and I've literally had to tell my wife, like, I have to stop the car because I feel like I had to stretch my legs because I felt just almost claustrophobic. Like, and it wasn't anything that was triggering it or anything like that. It just came on in an instant, and I literally had to step out of the car, bro.
Wow.
It was that bad.
That is, I mean, there's people who just freeze, tense up. And for me, I've always fought anxiety.
Okay.
I was like, stop, just work.
Right.
You'll get over it. But I would say the worst it's ever gotten for me is just bawling my eyes out while driving out of just frustration. I have clips of it too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you recorded yourself having an anxiety attack?
Yeah. I recorded myself because I want to remember these moments at my toughest, at my lowest.
I like that.
To when I get and be able to show you guys like this actually happens to me. We're not fronting. We're actually going through some stuff. We're still
real
going
human
through some
beings
stuff.
too.
Yeah. And I would just out of the stress, out of the frustration of lack of opportunities of work and just lack of money, lack of being able to do things. And I was capable of driving, but I was just bawling.
Wow.
Just bawling my eyes out. And I think conquering anxiety, what would be your suggestion on one thing to conquer anxiety?
You know what? It's taking care of yourself, really. Yep. I mean, whether it's mentally or, physically, because your health does play a huge part in your anxiety and everything else. I mean, what we put into our bodies is obviously a huge factor in that. So I would just say take care of yourself mentally and physically. And I think in turn, you'll start seeing the changes and the effects of your anxiety start to go down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, at least find one thing that's a self-care.
Right.
That's going to make you better and just focus on it. And once you got that locked down, move on to another one.
Exactly.
Meditating, exercising, eating healthier. Because I know it's so hard to eat healthy, bro.
Well, and it's hard to make it a regimen, to make it a common thing to part of your normal routine, so to speak.
Yeah. So just lock one down, one at a time. Take your time. Anxiety is not going to go away like that.
No.
It's going to be there, and it's okay to have it sometimes. Just have control of it. It's when you lose control of it that it can really affect you.
Yeah, it'll be detrimental, man, for sure. So let me ask you this. What's one thing you would say, because I think this would be a huge impact too, to improving your anxiety or improving your life in general. What's one thing that you would recommend doing for yourself daily that would help you?
I would say set yourself one goal.
Okay.
In the morning.
As soon as you wake up.
A lot of us wake up and we're at this point where if we have anxiety, we're at this point to where we're just living life and just trying to survive. Like we're just, I got to get through this job. I got to cook.
Who in here wakes up, bro? This is me. Who in here wakes up and just automatically you're like, oh gosh, I got to get up and go to work and get dressed and get in the shower. Like it's a horrible task, it seems like, you know?
Yeah. No, it definitely happens to me whenever I go to the shop. So I have like 3 different jobs right now.
Oh, dang, baller.
I wish. I have this dead-end job at a car shop.
Okay.
I have another dead-end job at marble countertops, help install. But the one job that I'm actually excited to wake up to and love going to, which pays the most, by the way, is commercial production, video production. Okay. So, it's creating content, it's shooting. I love that stuff.
That's what we're doing now.
So whenever I get jobs from there, I'm excited. I wake up early, dude. I'm excited. I'm ready. But those 2 other jobs, which are just dead end jobs, just trying to pay the bills. Oh my God.
You dread it in the mornings.
So hard to get up.
Oh, I know what you mean.
And I think just setting one goal that's gonna see, for me, the video production, it's a goal that I had to get in that business to help me get out of the other 2 jobs.
Okay.
And it's picking up, it's getting more and it's getting more. And it's just, you can find people on social media and follow people doing what you want to do. And eventually they'll be asking people, hey, I need somebody to do this and do that.
Wow.
And don't be afraid to work for free, guys. Don't get taken advantage of.
Of course.
But 1 day, 2 days, all I did was work for free 1 day. No, it was 2 days. 2 half days.
So what did you do for those 2 half days?
I was running the camera just behind, just pressing play.
That's it.
Pressing stop.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, it was easy because they didn't know what I was able to do.
Exactly. Not yet.
Yeah, it was a free opportunity. They just needed help. They needed hands there to do, put up equipment and stuff. So, but I knew how to do more. Right. And that's once the door opens, you go in there and I show them that I was able to do more.
But you're a hard dang worker.
Yeah, how good I am at doing stuff. And now that same company who I was working for free is paying me so much more money to actually run the camera.
Dang.
Actually, now I'm the main person. I'm the DP that's, telling everybody where to go, putting up the lights and stuff like that.
Dang.
Which is great. And it's just opportunities like that. You just have to find a door, follow people on social media who are doing what you're doing, and follow the businesses that you want to get into.
Right. And don't be scared to take that initial jump.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To engage in that conversation and be like, hey, listen, I'm willing to help you out. Give me a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And just go for it and show them proof. But you have to put in the work. If it's something that you want to do and you love, put in the work and learn ahead of time, even before you get that first free opportunity. Because if I wasn't ready, if I didn't know what I knew by then, I would probably still be doing really cheap, really free jobs trying to get in there.
Right.
But no, I've been studying for the past couple of years on what I love to do.
That's awesome.
So when this door opened, bam, a couple months later, I was already running a camera for them and doing different stuff.
There you go.
It's crazy, bro.
I love it.
Life can change.
I love it. So what else we got?
Overall health, bro. I think your physical and mentally, like you said,
right?
You just take care of it, eating healthier, because that should be the very first step.
Okay.
We're not talking about getting a 6-pack, getting lean, getting muscles. We're talking about you've been living this crappy life, eating this crappy food, laying in your crappy bed, watching TV shows. Your body.
I love Netflix, bro.
It's so good. I wish I had time to see more shows, bro. Like that new You show.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the new season? But I've seen the first couple of seasons, or the first season, or whatever it was. But
it was good,
bro. It is definitely a must see. It really is.
It's something about a stalker.
It's
right?
a stalker guy who, falls in love with this girl and literally becomes a stalker. And when I'm telling you, this guy maps out his every move on how he's gonna coincidentally bump into her, This dude is mental, bro.
What?
Yes, I'm telling you. So, guys, if you've ever thought about, I wonder what it's like to have a stalker, you might want to watch this video or this Netflix series because it gets crazy. It gets crazy.
Speaking of Netflix, let's talk about today's sponsor.
All right. Here it is.
Anything?
No, not at all. Dang it. Freaking A. Sorry.
Jesus
Netflix, give us a shout.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Chipotle, bro. Imagine Chipotle.
Ooh, Chipotle is my
we'll do a
life.
mukbang right here, bro.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
We got you.
I think we got some connections to Chipotle. Hook us up.
Bro, what advice do you have, bro?
You know what?
Give
I would
these people
say
some knowledge.
we are really hard on ourselves, guys. I will tell you this.
Yep.
So I would say first and foremost, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself of not being perfect because none of us are perfect.
Yeah.
Right? We all make mistakes. We all take the wrong paths in life sometimes. And, just getting back on the right path. I think we all go through our separate journeys and we go through the trials and the tribulations in order to figure out who we really are and what we're going through. It builds us up. It builds character, I'd say.
Yeah. Saying nice things to yourself. Like, show some love to yourself.
You got to love yourself in order to love other people. It's been said time and time again, man.
It's like in a relationship, in a marriage.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't love yourself, you can't love another person.
You can't. You can't. And you got to accept who you are today. Like, in the moment, who you are. Stop worrying about who you're going to be or who you've been in the past. Again, it's... anything negative has got to be completely out the window.
Shut it off.
Completely.
Cut it off. Like, as soon as you start thinking something negative,
out the door.
Out the window.
It's got to be, man.
Out the window, man.
Because if not, again, that negative mindset is going to continue to roll on day after day, week after week, month after month. And you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. And there's a lot of different opportunities online for you to learn how to be more mindful of yourself, more self-love. There's books, there's professionals, people with degrees, not like two Mexicans here at a table talking to you guys. And we talk from life experience. So
we do.
Which is very important. We've been through a lot. We've been up and down, and we're at an up part right now with this podcast.
I would say
it's been a blessing. And so we give you the real stuff, but there is professional stuff, professional people out there who give you a lot of different techniques on how to fight that. I
would also say it's about who you surround yourself with too.
Definitely.
Because again, me surrounding myself with you, obviously same energy, great characteristics. I know we have great personality, great chemistry. I said gay chemistry, but great chemistry. Ooh,
Mark.
But no, in all seriousness though, you have to take away those toxic people out of your life, because if you don't, those are obviously going to be seeping into how you react to things, how you interact with people. I mean, it literally affects the rest of your life, man. It really does.
Yeah, it does. And a lot of people say cut social media. I don't personally agree with it. I think it's just manage your social media.
I think so too.
And it's definitely what you're watching on social media.
It's what we put in here on a daily basis.
Because I'm on social media all the time.
Me too.
At work, at my dead-end job that I don't like, I go in autopilot mode and I put on a video and I'm working and listening to the video, watching the video.
That's how I do it.
And it's always something that's going to help me, something I'm learning.
Yep.
Something I'm trying to learn, trying to move on to. And it's how you manage that social media. You don't have to cut social media. You can't really cut social media out. It's the internet.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. You're going to be left out of the loop, and you're going to be sad because of it.
People are going to be like, where'd you grow up under a freaking rock or what?
So it's how you manage. Like, don't let people cut social media. You need to get off your phone. Yes. Have a healthy relationship with social media. It can't always be on. You got to go out to the world and explore it.
Talk to people.
But also manage what you're watching on social media.
I agree.
What you're learning. Because it affects you so much. You
know what? And it's also saying that, people with stronger social ties to like other people, they have a healthier relationship.
Yeah.
It's not, where you're this hermit in a freaking shell and you never want to come outside. Guys, the sun gives us vitamin D, which is good. It's healthy for us. Our skin needs it. Our body needs it.
It's like whenever you walk into the balcony and just like look up and just close your eyes.
Have you ever done that, honestly?
Feel the wind and the sun hit you. And
it sounds like we're some hippies right now, dude.
Bro, it just feels good, man. No, I can't say that for you people up north with snowstorms.
Yeah, exactly.
But
getting snowed in.
Something that you mentioned too, bro, while we were talking about this is celebrating those small success, those small accomplishments.
You got to, because if not, we have this huge goal, right? We want to be these famous people, these famous podcasters and YouTubers and whatnot, but we have to have these small goals to where every week or every month we can check in and say, did I hit that goal? And what it does is it increases that dopamine. The small wins increase that dopamine, which means it makes you happier longer.
That's a great advice, because we take for granted all the little stuff that we do every day.
Bro, if I was happy every week, if I was given one thing to be happy about every week, my week would be 10 times better.
Yeah.
It really would.
It would. It would.
So I encourage you guys, have your big goal, right? But the thing is that also have those little goals to get to that big goal and celebrate them. If you, for example, we just started this podcast. We have 10 subscribers right now. 10. Thank you guys for the 10.
Yes,
that's freaking awesome.
Bro.
That means 10 people care about what we're doing and the advice we're bringing to them.
The subscribers, the commenters,
the dreamers, baby.
They support us, and that's an accomplishment. The fact that we started, bro, this is episode 2.
This is nuts.
We've made another episode.
It means we didn't fail the first time.
Yeah.
And we actually love doing what we're doing. So again, and we're going to celebrate when we get to 20 and 30 and 100 and 10,000, guys. I am super excited to see where this podcast is going to take us. And I'm excited for those that are coming on this journey with us, because again, we're going to celebrate each and every one of you guys that are supporting us and showing us love and caring for us. Because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful journey, guys. And yeah, we're asking you to be happy, and we're telling you to be happy. But always remember, it's okay to be sad.
It is.
It's okay to have your moments in the room and just let it out.
Because we're not perfect, and we can't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean?
We can't hold it in. Like I've said before, I've cried on my way leaving work. I've cried on my way home, just letting it out. And
bro, I've cried so much, I can't even cry no more sometimes. You know what I mean?
We got no tears left, bro.
It's bad, man.
But we're going up right now.
We're true.
We're going up, and it's exciting. And we hope you guys take that advice and please don't just listen to this. I know we're up in your ear right now.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you?
Look.
I think so.
Take a second. Close your eyes.
Close them.
And say, I'm going to be happier.
Yo, I'm going to be happier.
I'm going to be happier this year.
You got to be.
Please cut. You know what's negative in your life. You know what's holding you back. Please start cutting it off.
Whether it's that person that's in your life that's just negative Nancy.
Sometimes it's family, bro, and it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy, but you can do it. And trust me, when you come back happier, they're going to understand.
Right. I've got close family, right? And I've had to cut some people out because they're just not good. Not good for me and not good for my family as well.
Especially for us, bro, who are in the middle of the boomers and we're millennials. What's the new one?
Gen Z.
Gen Z. And we're in the middle. So we're making that transition, and we got people pulling from both sides. What are you doing? What? You're too old for that. What? No, get a job. What?
Yeah, exactly. My son told me I was too old for TikTok. You know what I said? Take the TikTok and shove it right in your go to your room. Yeah.
So trust me, guys, we know what we're talking about. We feel it, and we're living it with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And we understand it. And please leave it in the comments down below if you think we don't, or what we can understand, something that you're going through.
We want to help you guys out as much as possible. So again, if y'all are going through some difficult times, send us a DM or leave a comment down below if you don't mind sharing with someone else. Because again, you never know, that comment that you leave down below might actually help someone else out who's going through either the same thing or a difficult time just as you are.
It's very important to express your feelings, all right? Don't hold it in.
No.
Talk to somebody.
I think also in 2020, what I really want to do is make a bucket list.
Bucket list, bro. I've been wanting to make a good bucket list.
For those that don't know what a bucket list is, it's actually a list of things that you want to do before you end up dying, before you kick the bucket, I think is what it's called.
Boy.
Yeah. So I don't know. What is one of those things that you want to keep on your bucket list or have on your bucket list for 2020? Because we want to do a year-long bucket list.
Yeah. I think we want you guys to write one down, but we're also going to do it too.
We're going to do it with y'all.
But let me give you an example of one. We'll give an example of one. And for 2020, a bucket list item that I want to do is, man, there's this, so the video production company I work with,
Okay.
the owner has a private plane.
Ooh.
And I think I'm going to start learning how to fly a plane, bro.
What?
Yeah.
No
Which
way.
I've flown before, and if you're in audio, I'm using quotation marks. So whenever we've traveled to different states,
Okay.
he's taking a nap in the middle of the flight.
What?
Because he needs to rest.
How safe is that, bro?
It's on autopilot. But I was left in charge of taking care of making sure the autopilot was
malfunction.
running. Yeah, malfunction. You have to check in every time you cross a certain border or everything. Hey, this is so and so.
This is Rupert on the microphone. Just wanted to check in. Roger,
So, yeah.
Roger.
And that's got me interested. And so I might start taking some classes or learning from my boss at that company.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool. What about you, bro?
You know what? I honestly, in 2020, I want to make my first album. So I've never actually generated or made a whole album for music.
Yeah.
I rap, for those that don't know, and I kind of want to get into the rapping / singing, just making music, period.
Yeah.
And I think making an actual album by the end of 2020 is going to be part of my bucket list.
That is, bro, I've heard your music before, and it's really good.
Well, thank you.
I was surprised because you just busted it out of nowhere one day, bro. I was like, hey, check out this song I made. I'm like, what, Mark? Really? And because I've only known you for a couple years, bro.
Yeah.
So there's still some stuff in there I need to undercover.
Exactly.
Like the couponing thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you had no idea.
was that this episode or last
That was
episode?
last episode. Guys, if you missed
check that out. Bro, this guy is a couponer. He was like the mafia of couponing.
They used to call me the coupon king,
He
bro.
was nationwide. Guys, check out the first episode. Also, we're doing a giveaway on the first episode.
Oh, don't forget about that.
Please go check that out if you haven't. But yeah, I've learned so much about this guy, and I can't wait to learn some more.
I know, me too, man. Me too.
So I'm excited, bro.
I feel like we're becoming best friends as we're doing this because we're getting to know each other more and more, you know?
So I'm excited for that album, bro. So yeah, please, guys, leave an example. We're going to come back and we'll make a whole list, maybe like 5-10 items.
That'd be awesome.
That we're going to do with the year, and we'll keep it up with you guys to let you know, hey.
We'll let you know when we're done checking some things
We'll
off.
film some of the stuff. You know,
That
we'll
would
do
be
a vlog.
sick.
That'll be really cool.
That would be sick. The DISAMOOD vlog.
Hey, let's go.
Calm down.
Anything else, bro, you got for them?
You know what? Let's see here. So I would say, you know, a part of the whole, you know, journey, like we were just saying, you know, recording and vlogging and DISAMOOD vlog and whatnot, I would say actually record y'all's progress, right? And I think we talked about this a little bit earlier, but record your progress because again, this is going to show you guys, you know, the stumbling blocks that you had along your journey. One, again, for yourself to reflect on. Two, if you want to you're basically making a map for whoever wants to follow in your footsteps. You know, for example, if I want to be a pilot, you know, let's say that's my dream, right? And I've always wanted to do it, but I've just never had the courage to go out and do it. You bringing me along on your journey is not only going to motivate me, it's also going to inspire me, and it's going to make me want to also film my experience of being behind or in the cockpit, I guess is what it's called, and behind the, you know, all the controls and whatnot, and getting the knowledge and the experience of doing, you know, what a pilot does.
It's like the ultimate course that you can buy online.
That would be
Courses
sick.
online,
And it's free.
but it's free, and you got videos, you got audio you're gonna be able to listen to. So you'll be doing a lot of people a lot of you're going to give them a lot of information by doing something like that, following your journey. And that's all just going to remind you of where you've been.
Yeah. And you'd be surprised at how many people you would actually, you know, gain as a community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To help and support you.
That'd be awesome.
Because that's how you get some unique opportunities.
You do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll reach out to you and be like, hey, I'm this millionaire. I got my own private jet. You know how to fly. Why don't you come fly for me?
There you go.
How crazy would that be?
Flying a private jet.
I know. Let me be that millionaire.
I'll be flying Mark around with this new album dropping,
there
bro.
you go. The big old icy chain and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but other than that, I mean, what else you got for us?
I think we've gotten a lot of good stuff. And the last thing I see here on this Huffington Post, actually this is a Harvard post, is loneliness kills. It's as powerful as smoking and alcohol. Help me, bro.
Alcoholism? It's smoking or alcoholism.
Yeah. And it's a fact. When you're alone and have nobody there to support you, bro.
Bro, being lonely it's probably the most depressing thing ever.
I mean, that's when suicides happen, when they feel like they have nobody.
Nowhere to turn, nowhere to go, no one to talk to.
So I think it's very important to find people who are into what you're doing. I think we spoke on this a little bit earlier, but yeah, find people that are doing what you love and just become friends. Like, how do you make friends? Just be nice, be kind, be helpful.
Exactly.
Don't be using nobody for anything. Yeah, there's opportunities there with that person.
Right.
Make friends with them for that reason.
Right.
But be authentic and be nice and be helpful. Be there for them, and you're gonna see that they're gonna do the exact same thing you are doing.
Exactly.
And it's just loneliness kills. And just try to reach out to us. Like right now, if you're listening to this, you're not alone. You got us too.
Call me on my cell phone.
Right off the bat.
Not really.
You got us too. And come talk to us. Shoot us a DM. We might not get to it right away, but we will.
We're going to try.
Yes, because we do have day jobs. We do work. But we will get to it. And for a fact, anybody who's listening to this, you're not alone.
You're not.
We are here.
We got you. We got you.
Don't be lonely. You're not alone. Find friends. Find family. No matter where. Find them. I mean, you can get a puppy, bro. You know how much puppies affect people sometimes?
Puppies are really good.
They can switch your motivation real quick. You can be having a crappy day. You come home and you remind yourself there's somebody who loves you no matter what.
Yeah, some licking all on your dang face.
Or piss you off because they've crapped everywhere.
Or piss on you.
Oh, never had that happen.
Well, I mean, better to be pissed off than to be pissed on.
Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode number 2. It's been fun so far, bro.
Yes, I love it.
It's
Guys,
fun.
Stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to the podcast, do it already. We are on iTunes, Spotify, a whole bunch of other things. Check us out. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Give us a like and leave us a comment down below. I know it's a lot, but trust me, just interact with us. That's what we're here for. We want to bring you guys as much value as possible, and this is how we're going to do it. So
yeah, the most important about this is that we interact with you guys, because we are here for you, and we want to talk to you, comment and read your comments, and we're going to be setting up different stuff for Q&As and stuff like that. So we're excited. Hope you guys had a good time. Let me know, is this a mood?
Is this a mood?
Bro, this is a mood, bro. Being happier, that's a good mood.
This a mood for real.
Let's go, bro. All right, guys. Until next time, see you guys next week. We love y'all.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.